Well, that's going to be very interesting.
Here's the thing. Men and women have different opinions about this.
Yes,
I guarantee it. And before you pay another monthly fee for an online dating site or matchmaking service, you might want to ask yourself this question. What is my true worth in the dating world?
So worried about this. Relationship expert, best-selling author, and he says reform bad boy, which I'm starting to lean towards. Steve Sonagati has written 2 new books titled Code of Honor for both men and women. And based on his years and years and years of relationship research, Steve has created a scoring system that he says is going to help singles evaluate themselves and others more realistically when it comes to dating.
Okay, Sonagati.
I call it the score.
The score, okay.
And I came up with this because I was asked for my credit score. And I'm like, what the hell is a credit score?
Right.
You know, like, where do they base it off of?
Exactly.
And then I started thinking, what we all do to one another is evaluate each other. What's she worth? Am I settling for him? Is he too good for me? Is she too young for me? Is she too pretty? All these things. And I'm like, well, let's put a number on it, just like a credit score, that tell us all what we're really worth. Because I hear every day, I want him to love me for me. And guys want, based on our ego, women to love us and be with us.
Is this about being realistic, Steve?
Yes, it's about taking an inventory of who you are and what you actually have to bring to the table.
And it's on a scale of what to what?
It's on a scale from 100 to 800. Okay. 800 being perfect.
So, well,
They're so perfect.
I'll take a 720 such as myself. Should I only be with other 720s, or should I go?
Here's our problem.
Right.
Now, you think, I didn't come here to give you guys all scores, but you would have to fill out, I feel like a reporter today, the questionnaire.
Okay.
A lot of people either overvalue themselves or undervalue. Like, let's say you're a 720. Okay, maybe you're a 720 in certain cities in America.
Right. But not Los Angeles.
Well, because you lose points based on your age, based on income, education, sense of humor, all things that we really evaluate in another partner in a year.
Let's go to one of the people that took the survey on your Facebook.
Okay.
Take a look at Alec. He gave himself a score of 550.
Right.
Now, here's the thing. It's relative. Because to a 20-something, he's great. To a 50-something, maybe not so good. Do you see what I mean? Isn't it relative?
Yeah, the tricycle. Is that
Well, that's
Speak to the relativity issue, because that is the thing.
You're right. And when you fill out the questionnaire, it has to be on the honor system based on where you live. You might be a 10 in Des Moines, Iowa, but in Los Angeles, you're only a 6.
No, but I'm saying relativity in terms of how...
No, because in the dating, as animals, as human beings are animals at the end of the day, there's a mating process that's between 20, your prime years for dating are 20 to 34, and you're going to get...
The reality is there are people in their 50s that are dating.
That's right, and so those people will date within that range, and I understand what you're saying.
See what I mean?
Relativity.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's why I have a section of the score where I evaluate you based on my experience.
Okay, so back to Alex.
He gave himself a 550.
We don't evaluate ourselves. We do it and we send it to you, and you as the professor, or do we?
It's coded. Right now, for these...
Alex, let's take a look at it. Alex, 550.
All right, 550.
What did you get?
But when he filled out the questionnaire, Alex got a 675.
Oh, he underscored.
He gets points for being humble.
Yeah.
But when I evaluated him, I gave him a 600. So he's still better than his 550, but he's not quite as good as he looked at.
Where did he lose his biggest
What does he need to work on?
What does he need to work on? Yeah.
No, he lost points because he has to date within his religion. So that means a whole bunch of people that aren't his religion, he can't be with.
Okay.
So you can't just look at this number and make a judgment on it because you don't...
And there's tons of people that look good on paper.
Okay, next one.
Speaking of which, let's see what Irene's deal is. She gave herself...
She's classic.
Oh, my.
She is
The costume, I bet, got her points with you, Sonagati.
Yeah.
600 she gave herself.
Right.
What's her actual score?
Well, now, oddly enough, she did really well, too.
Yeah.
So weird.
Really?
Crazy. Hey. No. She got, when Irene was...
Tell us why.
On a questionnaire?
Yeah.
Tell us why. I feel like you're incredulous right there.
You don't have to tell you why, Jesse.
Just look at the picture. Now, she got a 715.
Whoa.
Hold on,
She's on Sam's level. That's 720
But you see, she can come as squirrely as a bag of hammers, but she'll get a date.
No,
Exactly.
but here's the thing. You know this. It's like, yeah, She might get the date initially, but we don't want to stay with her because I gave her a 525.
Oh.
Now, why?
Why?
Because she seems like high maintenance. She's not secure about her finances. She seems problematic.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
And beauty, let me see if you say, beauty lures us in.
That's right.
But trouble
Crazy
repels us.
question.
Let's look at Rebecca.
Okay.
She underscored herself, I think. She gave herself only a score of 400.
I know.
Where's Rebecca? Rebecca, come on, girl.
Take a look at
You
her.
can do this. Let's bring it. Oh, do we not have Rebecca?
Well, we'll search for Rebecca.
Okay.
But
Well, Rebecca's really pretty. She scored herself at 400.
Yeah.
But when she filled out the questionnaire, oddly enough, she came in at 650.
Wow.
I gave her like a 630.
Okay, she's lovely.
She's pretty.
It's not just
She's
about cuteness.
No.
People-
No, but hold on.
Is there an average we should shoot for? Like after you've done 1,000 of them, you know, should we
My
shoot
head and my
at
soul hurt.
100 to 800? You know,
The thing is,
we fail after
20 is what Jessica said right from the beginning. It's to do an inventory of who you are, to put a number on yourself, to evaluate yourself. So if you're a 400, then you need to do some work, just like you would to increase your credit score.
Okay.
Increase your
Let's get
personal
real,
score.
everybody. Let's
But you
get
know, there's
real.
one thing, the more you apply for your credit score, it dings your credit score. So does that
You're
apply to
married.
dating
You
world?
don't have to worry.
No, the score, the more you apply.
He's not allowed to be rated because he's off the market.
No, he's off. I know.
I'm happily married.
I'm not his wife on Twitter.
Steve Sanagati,
Always a pleasure.
Code of Honor for both men and women.
Reduce score.
Available at Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. When
Who are
did
you?
score?
See, I lose points because of my age. I lose points because I'm a jerk. No, I'm not a jerk.
Reformed jerk.
I'm older. I'm like around 600.
Wow.
That's what I would say.
This might adversely affect my score.
Michaela and I will be the judge of that. You're scoring higher and higher each
His
time.
website is badboysfinishfirst.com.
He's got a nice girlfriend now.
Yes, he does.
Canadian.
Canadian.
You scored number one at
Hey, you have an effect on him.
For surfing.
Steve, we love you. I really enjoyable and entertaining and crazy. 9:47 still ahead. This week we honor our veterans.
Miss Gail, were you up to this morning?